Durham police responded with a huge presence following an unconfirmed report of a shooter at Excelsior Classical Academy on North Roxborough Street in Durham. Police say no shooter was found.
This all unfolded about 11:30 this morning. We have Eyewitness News team coverage with Josh Chapin as well as our Tamara Scott with the breaking details. Let's begin with Tamara. Tamara, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, John and Barbara. I'm here right in the back of the school. As you know, as you mentioned, there was no active shooter found when the police first went through the school. Now it's a matter of the parents reuniting with their children. We know that they are in the middle of doing their second go through the school, their second inspection of the school. But here I am at the back. I want to take you right over my shoulder here, show you there's a line of cars waiting here. There's still some police activity here in the back of the school, as well as the front of the school as well. And I also do want to walk you through a little bit about what we know about how this all unfolded this morning. So we are aware that the school was aware of a social media threat. Then it made parents aware of that social media threat. And everyone was aware in that situation. However, it was earlier today when a student here took that threat seriously, then gave their grandmother a call saying that there was a shooter here. And then that grandmother then called police, and that's what ensued here. So, of course, police, when they get that call, they want to make sure they are very thorough. There's a protocol. There's a system in which they have to take these situations seriously. And that's what we saw earlier today. I'm told call was made around 11:15 this morning. And that's what we saw when police first arrived here. There was a whole line of cars on Pacific Avenue, of course, as surrounding the school as well. Now, I do know that they are going through their second tactical search right now. That's when they're going through just a second time again. After that's finished, that's when the students will be released to their parents. Now, we did hear from the chief a little bit ago, so take a listen as to what they had to say.
Once the officers arrived, they immediately mobilized and began a swift search into the building. Officers reported not hearing any shots. They concluded their initial search. Our selective enforcement team is now in the building conducting a secondary tactical search of the building. At the very end of the day, we have to be prepared to go into these buildings. We have to be prepared to be killed so that we can save the lives. And that's what these officers are doing.
And of course, they take that very seriously. When I was out here, I saw many in bulletproof vests, many of their long weapons, but that's part of their preparedness there. We also ran into some parents that saw all of this and, of course, ran over to check on their children, but were put at ease when they were made aware that the threat did not exist. I'll send it back to you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you, Tamara.
Thank you so much. And how much do we appreciate those people that go into schools like that?
And our Eyewitness team coverage continues.
Josh Chapin is also live on the scene with reaction from parents. Josh, good afternoon.
Barbara, good afternoon. Look, it sounds a bit cliche at this point in the age that we live in, but this is the call that no parent wants to get. That is the call they got this afternoon for a potential active assailant threat here at the Excelsior Classical Academy. At this point, it seems all is going to be okay. They're waiting for the final sweep here to release the kids. While we wait for that final sweep, we're standing here at the corner of Fairfield Street and North Roxborough Street. Just parents waiting and waiting and waiting. Some folks feel that they were not alerted enough to what was going on here at the school. But at this point, they are just waiting for their kids to be released from the school. We spoke to a parent a short time ago who said that she was on her way to a meeting here at the school with her kids' teachers, and she was on the way over here when she was getting text furiously from her son. We spoke with someone whose girlfriend works in the school as well as a parent just a short time ago. Here's what they had to say.
Initially, I called her, and then she told me she was on lockdown, and then she hung up, and then I was like, okay, I need to get over there, and that's when I came over here.
A frenzy, trying to figure out what's going on, and are your children safe, panic.
Are your children safe? Panic. Just scary moments here again at the Excelsior Classical Academy. As soon as we do get the all clear from DPD, there's another, obviously, DPD officer racing down the road here. But as soon as we do get the all clear from DPD, we'll pass that along to you both here on air and at abc11.com. John and Barbara, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Josh. And we'll